Top of the Spectrum News.
Not looking people in the eye is a great difficulty for those with high-functioning autism and Aspergers Syndrome. But there are methods in which to cheat that uncomfortable social expectation.
So what I do is I look at the bridge of their nose, and that fools them. It's an optical illusion that makes it look like I'm making eye contact. And it's kind of hard, and it takes a long time to get good at it, but just practice. You know, if you're bored at school, practice looking here on the teacher.
So as you look at what it must feel like, we really are starting to understand much more that there's a true, it's not just I don't want to listen to you, or I don't want to engage, or I don't want to give you eye contact. It's a true breakdown in perceiving people's body language, even perceiving tone of voice, facial expressions. Those things don't register in the same way that they do for their neurotypical brain.
To give you an insight to how it feels to be thrown into a social scenario for those on the high end of the spectrum, we've consulted with autistic kids and adults, then recreated an everyday scene at school.
Did you get that assignment in history class?
Hello, we're kind of talking to you.
Picture yourself walking down the hall between classes.
Are you riding the bus today?
A potential social and sensory overload.
You look nice today.
Most people, as infants, learn to mirror the emotions of people around them, and they pick them up very quickly.
Did you get the history assignments today?
For people with Asperger's, the part of the brain that deals with all of this simply doesn't function. The inability to read facial expressions is why they have trouble empathizing with others. It isn't a matter of a lack of empathy, rather it's the inability to notice emotions in others.
I'm very slow at reading faces compared to a lot of, well, I know literally 5-year-olds with Down syndrome who can read faces better than I can.
Behavior analyst Billy Edwards agrees that learning social skills by watching other social scenarios is key.
Observational learning is probably the most crucial social skill that someone could acquire.